you done to motivate and prepare a child to read and learn?
What have you done to feed someone who is hungry?
What have you done to help the disadvantaged experience new adventures and try new things?
What have you done to inspire a healthier, more active lifestyle?
What have you done to give young people opportunities to succeed and pursue further educational opportunities?
Each year at Enactus GSW, our faculty advisors begin the year with these questions of what have you done? How are you as a privileged college student planning to make a difference in this world for the less privileged, less educated, and less fortunate?
Business students often don't recognize that business success is not all about making money. In the grand scheme of things, perhaps the most important thing a quality business leader can do is ensure that their community and the less fortunate are better off because the business exists and thrives.
Some of our new members this year didn't really have an understanding of what college and life in general should be all about. What are you supposed to accomplish? What will you accomplish? What gives you a sense of pride and productivity? What does it all mean?
Enactus at Georgia Southwestern University gives our 75 plus members just the right avenue to get in the game and make things happen, instead of watching things happen or wondering what will happen. Above all, it gives us the opportunity to build something special, an organization that makes a difference in the lives of others.
We have a history and tradition of taking matters into our own hands and changing things for the better, and it gives us true meaning and purpose to our college experience. The irony of it all is that our members are truly the beneficiary of all the good that we do in our rural and economically challenged Georgia community.
Americus in Southwest Georgia is a wonderful place to live, but is great need due to the prevalence of poverty, economic hardships, and a number of other social challenges. Our congressional district is one of the poorest in Georgia and the entire United States. Over 25% of our residents live at or below the poverty level. So we live by the slogan, if Enactus GSW doesn't do it, perhaps nobody will. Enactus GSW has truly led the way in creating a better community.
We don't have an abundance of large corporations nearby or well-endowed community foundations from which to draw resources. We raise most of our own funds, thousands of dollars each year, through events like our famous Raising Cane barbecue rib sale, raffles and bake sales, and our annual skeet shoot. Our members rally behind the slogan, small community, big impact.
Our Enactus team has become very well known and respected in our community as perhaps the most active and leading volunteer and advocacy groups in the region.
We at Enactus GSW have several ongoing projects that we tackle each year, such as mentoring school-age at-risk children, helping volunteer and fundraise for the Humane Society, hosting and staffing our annual Special Olympics, heading up our Recycling and Sustainable Campus program, helping present the Garden Club Camellia Show, and helping organize and operate the well-known bicycle race Tour de Farm, which promotes sustainable fair trade agricultural practices both at home and in coffee-producing countries worldwide.
We have developed a reputation as the future business leaders that nonprofit and social service organizations turn to when they need help on becoming more organized, establishing a website and social media presence, developing a bookkeeping and financial system, and especially improving fundraising and community awareness. Over the last 3 years, we have helped raise in excess of $20,000 for various area charities and organizations. These events were built and created exclusively by Enactus GSW team members.
This year we have taken on some outstanding but challenging new projects that we would like to tell you about. We have helped entrepreneurs build and improve their businesses with our Small Business Success Lab, attacked childhood literacy head-on with Books for Sumter, and given underprivileged children glances at worlds and pursuits they would otherwise never see with our Sam's Club Step Up for Small Business project and our Windows to the World program.
One of our greatest and most promising endeavors to date is our Unilever Garden and Grow project. Through this project, we've been able to educate nearly 2,000 senior adults and children on healthy eating and healthy lifestyles. We have joined forces with local fair trade coffee entrepreneur Bill Harris at Cafe Campesino, along with the State Garden Club of Georgia and the University of Georgia Extension Service, in spearheading a community garden project, the likes of which Americus has never seen.
In February, we hosted a fun day for 1,500 preschool through second grade children and approximately 100 faculty and staff that focused on fun exercise choices, healthy eating alternatives, and the joys of reading and literacy. Each student went home with an attractive package of literature on healthy food alternatives, ways to add exercise into the family's everyday lifestyle, and programs to increase and enhance the literacy of adults and children inside the family unit.
Throughout the winter, Enactus GSW members have helped to plant and maintain a community garden of lettuce, kale, onions, and other winter greens. most of which we sold to GSW business faculty and volunteers on our business advisory board. We used the proceeds from this produce, along with funds from our Unilever Bright Future grant, to purchase spring planting supplies. We have teamed up with the Garden Club of Georgia and the Federation of America's Garden Clubs to plant and maintain a community garden this spring and summer.
Because most of the students on our team will be gone this summer, we've established 2 internships funded by a grant we received through the GSW Foundation, courtesy of the Weitzman family. These interns will work with garden clubs, student groups like the Boy Scouts and Boys and Girls Clubs, and local students to maintain the garden this summer. We will also sell much of the produce in farmers markets in Albany and Americus, with proceeds going to the Harvest of Hope Food Pantry and the enhancement of our own community garden, as well as 2 more community gardens in nearby Lee and Doherty counties.
We've also affiliated with 2 other established community gardens since. Of course, getting young children and senior adults working together in the garden, learning about healthy eating side by side is perhaps the greatest outcome we can hope to achieve.
My name is Juby Phillips. I'm from Albany, Georgia. I work with the Federated Garden Clubs to develop community gardens through garden clubs, and with a network of community gardens that was founded at my church, which is named Food for 1,000. So we utilize interns. We try to work with seniors and kids through all of our programs, and we're just overjoyed and excited to know about Enactus and what is happening in Americus, Georgia. The students here have created a community garden, and it has been successful in having workshops about health and food benefits, and we're very excited that through this funding they will have an internship program with us to help deliver all of these programs in Southwest Georgia. We are just thrilled and very grateful to be working with Georgia Southwestern University and Enactus in Americus, Georgia. They are doing great things.
Entrepreneurship and small business is a very worthy pursuit and can change the lives of families. Small businesses employ about half of the workforce and create about 70% of new jobs. Good ideas are very valuable, but unfortunately, most great business ideas come from those who lack the knowledge about business practice. Our Small Business Success Lab has stimulated new business ideas as well as helped entrepreneurs create, organize, and improve their business.
I'm sure most of us have by now cracked the screen on a smartphone or tablet. Entrepreneur Josh recognized the growing need for repair to smartphones, tablets, and other electronic devices and began offering his services to friends and family. Once his business began to grow, he didn't know where to go or what to do next. With help from Enactus members and advisors, he was able to develop a great business plan, secure a super location in downtown Americus, receive sufficient startup and working capital, craft sound operating procedures, and establish the first location of the Phone Doctor in November 2014.
Although open for only 5 months now, the single location is producing gross revenues monthly of about $5,000, and plans are underway for additional locations and potential franchising. Josh hopes to partner with a regional grocery chain for kiosk and retail stores, where devices can be repaired by the Phone Doctor while clients do their grocery shopping.
Hi guys, I'm Joshua Hagen, the owner of the Phone Doctor in Americus, Georgia. I'm also a Gsw Enactus member. I'd like to take a few moments out of my day to thank them for their help. Since day one, Enactus has been here by my side, with accounting help, marketing help, and even with basic organizational planning. With their strategic partnership, I've been able to successfully run a business and even hire 3 employees. To this day, I can say I couldn't do this alone. So thank you, Gsw Enactus, for all your help.
Angela is a non-traditional minority business student at GSW who has run a small hair care shop in her rural community for many years. But Angela planned or dreamed on becoming a true beauty consultant to not only help working mothers, but also senior ladies with all their beauty needs, from hair care products to cosmetics and other beauty aids. With the help of our Small Business Success Lab, Angela increased her product offering by more than 100%, with increased revenues of nearly 100%. Angela plans to work with other beauty shop proprietors to become beauty consultants to not only increase business, but to also help working mothers improve their appearance and confidence in the working world.
Enactus GSW has partnered with small business development consultant and entrepreneurship professor Gaynor Chokas to provide valuable assistance to these aspiring business owners. To date, we have worked with 6 younger growing businesses, and we hope to expand our efforts greatly next year.
One of our most inspiring projects this year is working with dance enthusiast and GSW student Hannah in growing her business, Fabulous Feet. We received a grant through Sam's Club and Enactus to help with cosmetic and structural upgrades of her business, as well as the promotion of her dance studio. As a result of our efforts, she has taken on several new students this year and an additional instructor.
But perhaps the best part of this story is that Hannah is inspired like our team to bring dance and culture to underprivileged young girls who wouldn't otherwise have the self-confidence and joy that emanates from dance. Our team will be hosting and sponsoring a 5K run walk in September to raise funds for scholarships for our Tutus and Tats program to introduce dance to at least 10 underprivileged young girls in the community. Hannah will be offering her services at deeply discounted rates, with our team picking up the tab so that the young girls can dance alongside traditional dance students from advantaged backgrounds. Hannah hopes to introduce this service to dance studios throughout the region so that many young girls can be introduced to the joys of dancing.
Our team this year has been all about introducing the underprivileged to opportunities, knowledge, and experiences that they wouldn't otherwise receive. Another great project we undertook this year as part of this Windows to the World program was partnering with an art program in Medine, Colombia, introduced to us by Enactus GSW team member and Rotary scholar Daniela Ocampo. Earlier this year, we had about 100 students from the Americus Sumter County school system submit artwork illustrating their home, their families, their hobbies, and other pursuits important to them.
We sent this artwork to Columbia and asked students there to prepare similar projects. These students are part of a program to bring art to the severely economically challenged poor of the Medine, Columbia metro area. This gives students here the opportunity to observe the lives of youngsters in South America and vice versa. We have an art event planned at GSW in September where members from the Business Advisory Board and other members from the Americas business community will have the opportunity to purchase the works of local artists as well as those artists from Columbia. Proceeds from this art show will go to purchase much needed art supplies for the Columbia project. We intend on making this an annual event, teaming up with this group again, as well as other groups brought to us by our international team members.
Our team has a proud tradition of making things better for young people. We have always served as mentors and friends to the underprivileged youth of our community. This year we decided to attack childhood literacy head-on by teaming up with Southwest Georgia court-appointed special advocates to promote Books for Sumter, a program designed to put reading into the lives of young children. Numerous studies have shown major benefits of dialogic reading to improving school readiness, verbal and cognitive ability, social skills, and literacy. Other studies have shown that early childhood exposure to reading decreases the likelihood of school dropout, social problems, and even crime later in life.
Enactus team member Brandon Foster served as an intern for the Books for Sumter program and helped coordinate our volunteers who held numerous events to help elevate the level of participation in the program. We had approximately 75 to 100 families, most from economically disadvantaged and underprivileged backgrounds, sign up for free subscriptions for children's books, paid for by our Books for Sumter major fundraiser, a gala event held in February.
Our February Fun Day for 1,500 young children of the Americus Sumter school system introduced students to the program and attracted an additional 30 families to Books for Sumter. At the event, we held story time, word games, and a puppet show to reinforce that reading is fun.
Enactus GSW is no doubt the most active philanthropic and advocacy group on our small campus of 3,000 students. But we have led the way among organizations in our region and community. We are amazed by the impact a small but motivated group of 75 students can have on a community in need.
A famous statement of faith says that anyone can cut open an apple and count the seeds, but only God can look at a seed and count the apples. We are most inspired by those projects where we have an opportunity to impact the future lives of young people who didn't have the opportunities that many of us had.
What have we done? We have helped entrepreneurs gain the knowledge and confidence they need to get started, grow, and especially give back.
What have we done? We have educated the young and the young at heart on healthy eating and lifestyles and given them an opportunity to build 3 successful and self-sustaining community gardens.
What have we done? We have helped countless community service organizations become better organized and better equipped to help the lives of those in need.
What have we done? We've given young people in need perspective on the world, a look inside worlds they've never seen before, and the opportunity to succeed in things like dance, art, gardening, exercise, literacy, and academic success that most of us take for granted.
That's what we've done. We've made a big impact on a small community, and we would be pleased to answer any questions that you might have.